Hi guys, so welcome back. I could not resist setting it up. I actually bought 2 sets of moleskins to fit inside this notebook. I've got 2 left because I only put 4 of them for the moment, and I'm gonna stay with 4 because I think it's quite well balanced with 4. I chose this white size because it's the size that fits the moleskin cahiers, and since I'm not planning on doing any painting and I just want to write, I chose 2 lined notebooks called Cahiers Collection, and that's the large size for your information. It's ruled, and that's going to be perfect for this notebook, and that's the very reason why I chose this side. And as you can see, once you put 4 of them, you can definitely put more, but it's well balanced with 4. And so I chose red and craft color because I like to decorate my craft notebooks, and the red ones really make your black stamp come out very nicely. So that's how it's going to be set up. Let's move on to the leather part. Okay, let's open this little box. That's exciting to get a feel of the leather, but really from what I see, Christmas is coming as well as winter, and I will definitely go back to this. Mr. Darcy, you are a very handsome notebook. Ah, yes, that's very nice. Such a nice feel in your hands, really. Really nice. Very nice making. Wow. I wonder how long it takes for her to make just one. I wonder how long the maker took to make it. And that's the difference, you know, with industrial notebooks, is that, you know, the person who made it took some time to make it, well as in the industrial process, but really it's not the same. Anyways, let's move on to this. So I already have my mind on another Mr. Darcy, because really that leather, that shiny leather, is kind of, how can you say, how can I put it, it's delicate, it's strong and delicate, exactly what I am, strong and delicate. Right, so it suits my personality, I think. It's like a sweet, or a small cake, really. Let's open this. Okay. Oh, and everything is clearly identified. Pretty nice, because last time I had leather samples, I had to go back to the website and spend hours just figuring out what it was. Okay, so let's see. Right, so that's coming soon. Oh, very nice. So that's not out yet. So this one is coming soon. Let's have a look. That's the Pemberley Tenerife Sea. Ah, Mer de Tenerife. That's kind of bluish green, a turquoise, maybe you say that? Yes, it's definitely turquoise with a lot of tooth and texture to it. And a fairly thick one. Very nice color. I'm not into that kind of color, but seeing it, it does make a difference. Yeah, it's like on the website I would see this one and think, no, not my type. And once you have it in your hands, it does make a difference. And I think they do sell these samples. So if you want to have an idea of it, let's go to the pink one. Okay, I'm not a pink lady, but anyways, Pemberley English Rose. Aha, interesting. For me, English rose is what I would call old rose color. Not this color at all. But this one is beautiful too. Look at it. It's the exact same texture as the other one. Pemberley. How nice can that be? You do have, okay makers, you do have to name your notebooks. That's so awesome. Okay, that one is different. That's the Pemberley Aubergine. Aubergine, such a nice color, such a tasty vegetable. Love that. We grow them in our garden. I love them. It's like you can roast them in a pan with just a bit of salt and olive oil, and it's so perfect. And the color is so rich. That really is aubergine. Yes, and it's got a lot, a great bigger texture. I don't know how to say that, so I'm sorry. I'm losing my words in English. It's not easy to do videos in another language. And in the same way as this one, so it's not exactly the same. It's not as strong as the aubergine one, but this one is the Pemberley Castle Rock. Castle Rock. Castle Rock. That reminds me of something. With tiny little characters like this. I don't know if I'm right about this one. Okay, so that's in between a green and a grey. Beautiful. Oh really, that's nice. It's nice that she offers these colors, because it's not so common in the world of leather notebooks. I like things to be original. And I watched a video on her levers, and clearly she chooses real nice quality levers. I confirm these are pretty nice quality levers. Let's have a look at these now. Right, so this one is the Creme Brulee Black Beauty. Okay, exactly what I expected. The leather is more on the matte side than the Mr. Darcy, which is shiny, which is something I really love. So that's more if you enjoy matte kind of leather, black leather. Black Beauty. Yeah. This one must be the chocolate. Yay! Creme Brulee Dark Chocolate. That's nice. Oh, it's more pliable than the other one. It's thinner too. It's a bit thinner and it's more pliable, and it's got that sweet kind of milk chocolate color with texture in it. Of course it's full grains probably as well. Let's have a look. That's the creme brulee, basic creme brulee. It's not as pliable as the chocolate. Chocolate is a lot more pliable. That's a kind of toffee caramel color. As you can see how it compares to this one. It's more in the toffee side, would be close to the color of the toffee Mr. Darcy. You get a lot more feeling when you touch it. For example, if you touch the Mr. Darcy, it's very smooth. If you have sensitive fingers like me, you can feel something beneath your fingers, but here you get a lot of feel. I will have a look at how it behaves when it's pinched. Mr. Darcy in the toffee color. Yeah, so that's what I mentioned. The color is quite close. Not exactly the same, but quite close. And again, this one is on the shinier side, a stronger side, which I like. I mean, you can go for floppy on small sizes, but it's better to have something that holds well when you move on to bigger sizes. Very nice color. I have a strong hesitations between this toffee color and the black. And the burgundy. When I say I hesitate between all the colors, that would be more simple. Alright, this one is the Outlander Cosmopolitan Brown. Oh, right. Lots of things you can see on this one. It's dark. It's got little darker spots that come out. The feel is very smooth. Definitely not something I would go for. Not my type, but interesting for those of you who might be interested. Pliable, but holds well. Okay. So that's the Mr. Darcy in the color black, and that's the one I was thinking about. Seemed to me it was quite tough. Definitely is, but pliable as well. Exactly like the buttered rum, very close to it. Shiny black notebook. I mean, black is classy. You can put that with everything. It's classy. However you deal with it, there's no way black can be outdated. Right, this one is the Outlander Sojourner Tan. Oh, much thinner leather, lots of texture on it. Ooh, my, that's nice. That's going to react well when I do the pinch test with them. I see. A lot of veins, a lot of texture. It may be thin, but it's actually quite strong. Pliable as well. Looks very nice. Now this definitely looks like a real on the beast skin. Oh, by the way, she mentioned the fact that the leather comes from the meat industry, so it's a byproduct of the meat industry, and that's actually nice. I like that idea. And finally, that's the Outlander, the Outlander Jitney Red. Huh. You know, there's something I like about browns. is to see the red hues coming out of the browns. And that's definitely a red that is very close to a brown. So it's a reddish brown, I would say. It comes out a lot redder than the reality. In my hands, it looks a lot like a brown. Actually, on my brown table here, you can see it comes out as reddish brown. And it's definitely what it is. Pliable, rather thin, if you like thin levers. Not my case, but if you like them. Ah, it's got texture, yes. It's not as smooth as the Mr. Darcy. It's not as strong as the soon upcoming Pemberley. But it's got lots of texture. Definitely, you can see that with the light. It's coming out here. You've got lots of it. Interesting. So let's have a pinching test on these. Right, so let's put them in the order. So that's the Outlanders, that's a Darcy, that's another Outlander, that's not a Darcy, it's a Cremberley, 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 and that's a Mr. Darcy, and that's a Pemberley. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Cremberley, how it reacts, doesn't show much. Right. Right, definitely not a leather that reacts too much. Oh, shows scratches. Interesting. It does show scratches, but I scratched it quite strong. Let's have a look at that. What's the name of it again? Dark chocolate. Yeah, okay. Shows marks pretty well, and that's pull up. Oh, just a little. Not too much. Okay. And let's have a look at this Black Beauty Pemberley, which is a lot thicker than the others. That's not. Oh, yeah, shows marks. Well, I mean, I scratched it with strong nails, but. And of course, you do not expect a lot of it once pinched. No, that's quite the steady kind of leather. And the marks will wear off with your fingers. Okay, let's have a look at the three Sojourners, and let's start with the Cosmopolitan Brown. Ah, a lot more reaction there. That's definitely a pull-up. Alright. Oh, shows marks very easily. If you want something that's going to age quite rather quickly, you put it in your bag and it's different when you take it out anytime, that would be the one. I love that. That's something I would go for. Okay. Oh, that's a beauty really. This Chitney Red. Let's pinch it. Ooh. That's absolutely gorgeous. Pull-up reaction. It will take marks, but I really have to go strong on it. Alright, good. And let's have a look at this Sojourner Tan. Yes, that's definitely what I expected. Pull up kind of leather. It will show marks, but the marks are not going to be like long scratches because it's got so much tooth and so much veins in it, so the marks are just going to hit at one point and another point, and then it's going to change one bit from another. This must age beautifully. Okay, let's move on to the Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy, I think, is pull up. Yes, definitely a little, not too much, but a little. Shows marks, but not too badly. Doesn't show a lot of marks. Definitely the kind of things that you would expect to change color a bit with time and with your hands. Not as much as with my Mr. Darcy Buttered Rum, but definitely a little. And the black. Okay, shows marks, but definitely not scratches. Like the oil is so strong in it that it doesn't reach below the oil. And no pull-up effect as expected. Okay, let's move on to these beautiful soon coming Pemberleys. I think I've seen Pemberleys already. Maybe it was for, I don't know, people who got it before it came out. I have no idea. Right, so that's the kind of leather that's not pull-up. I will not show so many scratches. Okay, and if it does, it will behave a lot like the Sojourner Tan. The more texture you get, the less you'll see scratches. When you see scratches, the worse they'll be. That's the rule with that type of leather. I got a bag like this, and that's what happened. But it lasts a lot longer. That amazing aubergine. Oh my god. Maybe I'm going to reconsider buying another Mr. Darcy for that aubergine. Ah. Well, I'm not going to buy it. It's too expensive. I'm going to get it for Christmas. Definitely. Daddy, Mummy, I want another Mr. Darcy for Christmas. Okay. Same thing. It won't show marks. It will show where the bumps are. You will see scratches. Not so many. It's a very strong one, and it does react a bit like a pull-up lever. Yeah. Definitely something. Whew. And these ones should not show marks. No, they don't. Should not show too much reaction. No, they don't. Exactly what you would expect from that kind of leather. I'm not too much into that type of color, but I must say it's a nice leather. Okay, same thing for this one. I would expect it to react exactly like this one. What are they called again? Tenerife Sea and English Rose. Right, so that's my review of the different leathers that you can get from Chic Sparrow. Thank you very much for sending me these. Actually, it's really important to get a feel of what you'll get, because now I'm definitely hesitating between a very classy, very simple Mr. Darcy Black, or a where'd I put this? Or this one, the aubergine. And of course, I hesitate with the Mr. Darcy Toffee. And the burgundy one seems to be quite nice as well. It's a pity I did not get the burgundy one. I would have loved to see that. But definitely, I have a strong hesitation towards the Pemberley. These three. That's going to be my next choice, and maybe I cannot make that choice, and so I will have to prepare a long list for Christmas. That's too bad. So hard to choose. Definitely this one is gorgeous. Right guys, thanks for watching up till the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed going through all these leather samples, getting a feel of what I'd be asking for Christmas, because that Mr. Darcy really is gorgeous. I mean, I've seen plenty of videos about this notebook cover, but really it is absolutely no disappointment. I am so satisfied with it. It looks so good, and it feels so good in your hand, and that's what I want, the feeling under my fingers. And someone told me I got very tactile videos, but that's the way I am, tactile. Well, not with people, but with textures and surfaces, definitely. Right, again, thanks for watching.